sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping. Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. Oh, man. And thanks for joining us this week.
Ain't never lied. All this damn liquor around here.
Welcome to Sipping with Sammie, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool shit. Do me a solid. Tell a friend to tell a friend that, once again, we lit. But today is a special day. I have a gentleman in front of me who you can see is all about marketing and branding.
Facts.
Met him a little while back and was very impressed with this gentleman. And we're going to get a lot of backstory about him. But we'll just say that he is one of the biggest entrepreneurs in our community, and we're blessed to have him on the platform. So shout out to my guy Conn, man. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm going to be real with you. I'm exhausted, tired, downtown Philly, looking at you guys. It's very interesting. Just coming into another city and seeing people move different. Like, I'm in D.C., so I'm used to the current going that way. You guys doing things the other way. It's like, and people look at me like a sore thumb, but hey, honor to be here. Philadelphia, bro. Philadelphia.
Well, you know, we glad to have you in the city,
man.
And on Sipping with Sammie. It's funny because we're going to get into it, what you're here for specifically, but I feel like you get the most out of the city than anybody else.
I do, because I came here to digitize the city. I'm here to, Roots Festival is here, Battle Rap is here, here with the interview, showing some love with you, of course, which is the main reason. And then just me, I was just downtown, Broad Street, walking all around there, testing the app, bringing up the genres, bringing up the steakhouses. We're going to talk about that, but I'm just here to test the app. So once the app live launch happens, now I can focus on the next cities, and Philadelphia is going to be one of them.
And the app is VenueGPS.
VenueGPS.com. Go to it. The app is like days away. I guarantee 100% it will be live before Juneteenth. But it's a soft launch. It's a soft launch, meaning that I'm just going to launch it for 6 months. I'm going to test it out, make sure it works and everything. The real rollout is January, but I got 6 months for everybody to work on it, get the kinks, get the bugs out the way.
Feedback.
And get the feedback. But at the same time, all those videos I'm making, it's scary as fuck. There's no negative feedback.
Dope.
A step slow down. But I'm telling people, I'm testing my server. Bro, all that content, 250,000 business accounts, over 20,000 live active events, and I still could shift you any zip code. And VenueGPS is going to auto-promote, make you feel local anywhere you travel.
That's fire. That's fire.
It's different.
And it's time, right?
It's about that time.
It's what they call timely, because it's about time for it. Little background. You were military?
I was military. 22 years, retired Navy.
Thanks for your service.
Honored. Thank you.
How old? You went straight in from school?
I went straight in after selling drugs, yes. Hey, I'm being real. Hey, I'm a numbers guy. I'm like, damn, everybody going to jail? Take a pay cut. Take a 99% pay cut. Like, yeah, okay. Let's do this military thing.
We can say you chose the right option. Though.
I did, because once I retired, they retired too out of jail. So anyway, so it was even trade.
It's funny how it happens that way.
It's funny. It's
strange.
Funny.
What city?
Can't tell you the city because I might have some warrants. No, but I'm from Connecticut, but I'm originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay, Bridgeport.
I won't tell you the city I was working in, but it was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Somebody adjacent and stuff like that. Feds is watching.
22 years. That's super career.
Yeah.
What was your final rank, if I could ask?
No, E7. I was E7 out of E9, and I would have went longer, but I say, you know what? I don't lost my family doing the military, just traveling back and forth, always on the go. One of the hardest things is my grandmother that raised me. I was in Africa, and I didn't supposed to be on that deployment. And, anybody know if you're in Africa, it takes you about 36 hours to fly home. The doctor called and said, hey, she got 24 hours to live. The roughest travel home, bro. The roughest travel. It haunts me to this day. But, I'm an adopted child.
Okay.
We talked about that. I'm adopted. Learning disability, all that stuff too. But I always had a computer in front of me, and that's how I self-taught. Never went to school for this bullshit I'm doing, and I'm here. It's different, bro.
That's really
different.
That's really beating the odds. That's a real, like, you're successful a long time before you get to the VenueGPS point. You know what I'm saying? Just in life. And that's dope. And I mean, you gained a lot of experience as a young man from the military. So I'm sure you had a good view of what you wanted to do when you got out of there, and working for somebody else clearly wasn't it.
No. Well, I work for the government.
You work for the government. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, top secret clearance, and I do some things for some change. Push a button, go to sleep. I don't know. I'll check it out on the news the next day. But I do that, and I got a high exec position now. So you can't. I know what every combatant does, but this is the segue. I've been looking at military screens my whole life, and I'm 22 years looking at them like, damn, tanks, planes, headquarters, missiles. How about if I change that around? How about nightclubs and restaurants and festivals, and make me, instead of a warfare, you give it an entertainment warfare, VenueGPS. You like it? You like how that flows?
Yeah, you're good at this.
But I can sell water to a fish, bro. Don't worry.
But that's dope though, cause you still have a drive for something. You still have a passion for something. Like 22 years of the military, you could have put your feet up.
I could kept going. Like I said, man, my partner he's still in there. He's at 26, 27. Us youngins, we do 30 with no problem. And I mean, you don't have to work again. Yeah,
but what's the conversation like between you and him? As far as this point, and
he can't wait to get out. He's ready to do it. He's just tired of the bullshit. His politics. It's the same old. But like me and him as entrepreneurs, like we put the capital E in entrepreneurs, man. And
talk heavy.
Like, but we're different. We're together. We the yin and yang. I'll shoot you, stab you. He's stitching you up and bring you back together. We're different. I left you for dead. He's baptizing you, bring you back to life. Totally different. But man, we love each other. I love that dude. I met him in Japan. I was stationed in Japan, and ever since then we locked. And I never had a brother. He's a brother. He's a best friend. He's everything to me. When I'm upset, he knows how to deal with me, like whatever like that. But yeah, it's cool, man.
You need that. I mean, it's really similar to what people hope to gain when they go away to college and stuff like that. You want to look up 10, 20 years later and still have somebody that you still bang with and learn from.
And friends. It happens because some of my school time friends, it's life. We grow up a little bit, and I'm glad that you touched that college thing, because a lot of people who go to college don't come out and do what they went to school for. And
most don't.
We're going to talk about Metaverse because I put Metaverse on my app.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, going to college, if you think about it, the next 3 to 5 years is going to be pointless, especially when everybody is converting to AI now. So we're going to open some conversation up here. Because if you don't know, I'm Web 2 and Web 3. Web 2, not to downgrade you, Web 2 is websites and apps. Web 3 is cryptocurrency and metaverse. VenueGPS is both of them now. So while you're at work, before you put the goggles on, now you can pregame and see what's going on in the metaverse. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's people in the metaverse making $500 to $1,000 a day.
Doing what?
Exactly.
Doing what?
Tricking, talking, verbally talking. But there's nightclubs, there's bars, there's festivals, there's events in the metaverse. People are bartenders. People are getting paid by Cash App.
We actually had this conversation because I told you I was going to grab a own space. And you was like, just put it in my space. I got space.
No.
But that's fire, because if you're going to release anything technology, you got to be ahead of or with the curve.
You have to be ahead of the game. And I delayed the launch just to put the metaverse on.
I was going to ask you that.
Yes. So because I'm supposed to launch it in the wintertime, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not going for the win. I'm going for the victory.
Absolutely.
It's different.
Absolutely.
It's different.
Absolutely.
And then on top of it, I've done something that everybody been trying to do for at least a half a century, is to put everything on one application. Every nightclub, everything, and it's here.
The big boys been trying to get it done.
They can't do it.
I know.
Because, and people's like, are you worrying about people stealing it? You can steal it, but what you going to do with all that work? That's a lot of work. I got 10 years of content and work. The reason why you can't do it, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I look at myself like, this is me every morning. Here we go. I'm bored. Like, here we go, bro. I have mastered every city. I control 19,000 cities over that and 41,000 zip codes.
So do you dream in atlases and diagrams?
Listen, bro.
Like, can you have a good night's rest with all this information?
When I'm looking at you now, it's like the Matrix coming down, bro. Matrix serial numbers, man. That's how I look. But anything you give me, now my business is retired digital. I can make a website and app overnight. If you give me a business concept, I can make a business about it. Hey, what's the things about a business? I need to know what my competitors are, what the need is, what the buy-in, put it together. People are looking for me to build their stuff.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. Which touches on what I wanted to ask you specifically, because this is important.
Okay.
How does a black man find itself in a technological situation like yours? You're self-taught. You didn't spend your whole life doing this. How do you wind up in this position? Besides the 10 years, the 10 years is very important. But what's the mindset? What's the steps? Like, how does one break that glass ceiling, so to speak?
I just talked about that this morning. For one, I hate the middleman.
Heard that.
I'm independent of social media, meaning I don't need Facebook and Google or I don't need nothing. If they fall, I'm still alive.
Yeah, which is important as heck.
Somebody said to Dre, he's too emotional. He's pissed off. He don't care about you. Come on, it's back and forth with him. You want to see that. A lot of CEOs and people that I've seen have a script.
Okay.
And they got to read off like it's sunny outside. We're happy over here. When some of these businesses fall, they fall. You see me at my best. You see me at my worst. You see me cry. You see me scream. My app is still going. You want to bet on me because that's the problem with businesses. When they fall, that's the joy of it, to get yourself out of the lump. You got to pick yourself. You got to know how to fall to get up.
The get back is vicious, especially when you know you can do it.
But guess what? I'm still on the ground because I built on the ground and I taught everybody to look down at me. You like that?
Yep. Might steal it. I might steal it.
It's light skin. That means it's open for everybody. No worries.
Hilarious. But I mean, let me first.
But to answer your question, there's a system that everybody wants you to do. All this, pay this person, pay that person, give us that. I've been so fucked over so many times because everybody wants to pay them and they don't show up. They're not qualified to do what I got to do. Then I get mad when I go against the grain. The system only stops you from going to the mountain here. What I done is I'm up here, and I don't even know where I'm at, but I'm above somewhere up here. People say, hey, get at me when you get here, or when you get there, give me a call. They're not expecting you to get there.
That's a fact.
And when you get there, they're like, oh, you wasn't expecting me.
And now you can't produce for me because you wasn't prepared.
But at the same time, I tell every entrepreneur, don't worry about your family and friends or that motherfucker talking. They wasn't a part of the business plan. So you can't get mad at somebody that wasn't in the plan. See, I teach this to everybody who want to be an entrepreneur. I mean, I'm not a bully. I just got something to lose. I don't owe nobody nothing. I use my own money. Don't say shit to me if you haven't given me no money.
I heard that.
Fuck you and your thoughts, bro. I don't live off free tier shit.
That's a fact. And I mean, it take a lot. Like you say, when you say if you haven't given me anybody, it's not a cheap venture.
No, it's
at all.
No, listen, man. My burn rate costs more than people's vehicles. Bro, I quit my job last year, and you remember I walked away, and dealing with celebrities and everything, and even that's another conversation. Right. But it's not cracked up what it is. Like, celebrities are not celebrities no more because they're online all day, every day. They're too accessible. The value is not the same. Think about what I'm saying. This is not back in the day on Word Up magazine where I only see them in the magazine. They're online all day. Think about it. You're losing your value. But every celebrity, every artist, every DJ, everybody, somebody has a secure name and a business page on VenueGPS.
Say that. Yeah. So you're gonna have to though at some point, right? Like because VenueGPS, let's get to it. You cover not just when you say celebrities, you talk about DJs all the way
music
down
artists, music groups, everybody from the old school who's still living to the newest motherfucker that want to come out. Like you're talking about maybe over 60,000 people accounts dealing with your top tier comedians, top tier DJs, top tier battle rappers, and music artists from all over.
And when they meet you, you say you already got a profile on.
Yeah, that's what they do. And hey, what's that? Wait, what is that?
You on here already though.
But what I did is different. Not everybody can make an account. I changed that part too because I saved everybody's name. Nobody can steal Sipping from Sammie.
Right. Sipping with Sammie.
Sorry, Sipping with Sammie. Excuse me.
You good?
Well, we'll make a remix on that. So we'll do that. I do apologize, but nobody cannot steal your name.
Right. Right, because that's a problem now.
Yeah, that's a problem because now it's no more of the real Mary J. Blige, the official Jadakiss. You don't got none of that stuff. And VenueGPS brings you straight there to and from. And when I like a genre, I like a cuisine, I like this type of music, I like this type of type, it's going to auto-promote. It's going to take everything I don't want to see and show me everything I only want to see.
And it takes all the bots out.
It takes everything out. Yeah, there's no bot. There's nothing on that shit on mine. You don't do that.
And now that I'm thinking about it, Twitter did you a favor with the no blue check, pay for a blue check.
Well,
that loses value.
It loses value because now everybody is digitally somebody in their world, which their world don't really exist. No, you're being somebody that you're not.
I heard that.
You are who you were before you got here. Didn't Jay-Z said that?
Mm-hmm.
You are one of the best verses ever.
That's amazing though, because
but I mean, like you are a podcast. So, are you a podcast? What you call it? See, let's talk about it because I don't want no bottles flow this way.
The Sipping with Sammie is a podcast platform.
Got it.
But we're multifaceted.
Okay, got it. So, but the goal, what I'm getting at is when people come to Philadelphia, they should be able. What's the question they ask? What's the radio station? Who has a podcast in the area? What's going down and everything? When you come in this city, when you cross that fucking bridge, it gives you everything where you don't need to ask for nothing.
You're going to save me some time because I always got to tag people.
Hey, you don't got to do that shit no more. You don't got to do that shit no more.
Go to VenueGPS
exactly.
and look it up.
Exactly, because what I'm doing is I'm purging the streets. Like now we're cleaning it up. Let's put what matters on there. So block to block, if you go to Philadelphia, block to block nightlife, restaurants, everything's listed. Arena stadiums, Wells Fargo, Lincoln Arena. I got so many, Lincoln Field, whatever the name is,
Lincoln
whatever.
Financial,
Yes. So because these motherfuckers keep changing their name, fucking like the Miami Arena changed from Crypto, now it's Miami-Dade. You know, Staples Center is now crypto.com. See, that's my hard part too.
That's still the Staples Center.
It's still the Staples Center
to me.
so you just walked into a booby trap. So what my site does, if you are alumni and you're coming back in the area, you haven't been there a long time, you just know the old name.
Right.
Even though you put in the old name, it will still come up as an old name history for the business.
I need that because I'm old.
Exactly.
I'm stubborn that way.
And
I'm
college alumni is going back 20 years. Them shits ain't named Pondees or Ponderosas no more. What's it? Do Ponderosa name even exist no more?
I doubt it, bro. I really doubt it.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Crazy.
That's amazing, though, because the Crypto Staples Center is a perfect example. It's a perfect example. Because things like that, you think that these things happen with small businesses. They happen
they because they're always getting bought out by banks. They're always getting bought out by institutions. Whatever. They're always getting bought out, but again, VenueGPS, it covers all that and then some. I'm answering the question without you asking it.
I heard that. Let's bring it up in a second, but before we get to that, I see that I saw you sponsoring celebrity golf tournaments. You know, I'm watching sports and people are wearing your hats and shirts and stuff.
Yep.
Then I watch battle rap. And
Shouts out to SHOWOFF, Pain, ARP, Rare Breed, Steams, Charlie Clips,
Absolutely.
Disaster, QB,
salute to all of
Ish, Moolah, yes.
SHOWOFF was your original?
Steams was the original. Steams and SHOWOFF is the originals. Yeah.
Okay, dope. Because It's hard pressed to catch Showoff on camera without a VenueGPS.
Man, let me tell you, that man is he probably sound hood and all that stuff too when he talks business. I mean, you could tell by he raps.
Very intelligent. Very intelligent.
The way he raps,
He's very intelligent.
his wordplay and his intellect.
And I watch
ridiculous.
his interviews. He's very well spoken.
He's not stupid.
Chooses words very
not
wisely,
stupid at all.
And he don't take long to figure them out.
But but battle rap is, like I said, is one of my 50 communities and cultures. I think it needs to get more money, you know, and they're going back and forth with all that stuff too. But yes, but battle rap is definitely one of the cultures. And you see, they're showing love. I'm showing love.
But that's a huge difference between ESPN, Fox Sports, and battle rap. So what makes you want to cover both ends of the spectrum early?
Again, I'm everywhere. I'm motorcycle community, festivals, state fairs.
But you know, battle rap is like the under of the underground.
It's
the sewers.
So
not no disrespect.
No.
I was listening to battle rap before you came in.
No, it's definitely the lowest of the low, but it gets the most views because it holds the millennials and below, and it has the most clicks out of everybody, but don't get paid the most.
Right.
Your facts.
That's the problem.
But at the same time, every community culture needs love.
Absolutely.
And regardless if it comes with a cost or not, I'm still supporting it regardless.
I appreciate it though, because I remember other sponsors that came and went in battle rap.
Yeah.
You know, remember the Capones and all type of stuff.
They was probably looking at a payout, none of my business, which everybody looks for a payout, and I don't care for a payout. Cause I want battle rap to win. I want it to win. I need it to win. But battle rap needs battle rappers in the community to stick together and do it. They don't like outsiders, and I'm not even trying to be it. But at the same time, if I want to see a battle, I'm gonna pay for it.
But most of the money that comes into battle rap comes through vultures, so they're very, very skeptical of that, and rightfully so. But I told battle rappers, because you know I know quite a few of them myself, and I've been telling them for a while to really pay attention to what's going on. As soon as, what was that Broadway play, Hamilton, when Hamilton came out, and it was a big hit, and it was all of the rage, and they couldn't get it off of Broadway. I said they're going to start hiring people that know how to write and perform to help direct these things, to be a part of these things behind the scenes. And it's starting to happen a little bit. I see it happening.
That's one. I'm gonna give you the prime example of why is it so hard for battle rap, because you got these league owners that are entrepreneurs adjacent. I say that they're entrepreneurs, but they're not business like that. I'm not knocking. I'm not all league owners, like startup leagues.
A lot of them are hustlers.
That are hustlers or whatever like that. And I'm not knocking you. I'm giving you love. But the problem that they have is they have passion for their league, as they should, and they're willing to take a loss, because one of the main ones is the rappers that they book do not know how to promote, don't know how to do social media. They don't care. They just want to get a rap. They want to get their bag. But again, how VenueGPS comes in, I gave every league and every battle rapper a business page. When you create the event and you add the rappers to it, it will send an alert notification. It automatically does a job for them. Now, you like that. So now let's go on the back end of it. If I'm the league owner and I got all my rappers right here, I can see who's doing the most traffic and who has the most engagements. You're holding people accountable. What?
Unheard of in battle rap.
What?
But so you going tomorrow? Shout out to the Trenches card.
That Trenches card is a very special card with all the drama and everything going on with it now. I think Danny Myers just got pulled out.
Yes.
Because it's none of our business, but right. I would love to see the contract. I would love to see the contract that, you know, do you supposed to go external outside the contract and do stuff? I want to see that. Because if it was me, I'll feel some type of way too. But at the same time, you do have a young black man that's trying to be an entrepreneur and he's trying to grow, but he's under contract. It's touchy. It's definitely a contract. That's why a contract is made, for you not to do some things But yeah, it's a it's a touch conversation. It's very interesting, and I've been watching Easy for a minute. Mm-hmm. He been that nigga. Mm-hmm. He's
that's a fact.
Arguably, he's not defeated. Almost like he brings the energy.
Yeah,
and it's not sad. It's just the timing of it. I don't know. It's just the timing of everything.
It's disappointing, right now. And I think that we see a little bit of the businessman hat blurring the line with the hustler, because it seems like from what they're telling, from what everybody's saying, it feels like the goalpost moves quite a bit. And that's where, like you say, you want to see the contract. The goalpost ain't supposed to move once we sign where the goalposts go. So I think that's where it gets weird.
It's
control now.
But
and it's not control of the market; it's control of people.
And the only way he's gonna win, for one, he's doing it in his hometown. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna see if Philly's gonna stand up for that nigga and pack it up. I think Philly. I'm not gonna say nothing about Philly because I still gotta go to my hotel and drive home. So I ain't gonna talk shit about this city because y'all are crazy when it comes to y'all sports, and y'all crazy when you love your community, especially your public figures. Mm-hmm. I just want to see what tomorrow's result's gonna be. Philly needs to stand up. The way they brought Meek Mills in from the helicopter, like it has to be that. I doubt it's gonna be a helicopter, but it might be a quad or something. But something has to happen. The city, the only way, I'm not gonna say the only way, but it'll be dope if the city comes out. But it's hard because you also got the Roots Festival going on.
But you know what's crazy? Honestly, we talking about the battle rap community. Most of them weren't worried about the Roots Festival.
You're right. You're right.
Most of them weren't.
You're right. Now, if Little Baby, if like Uzi Vert, or I don't know, but you're right. But that culture will say fuck it anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they made their decision. They'll probably climb a tree and watch it instead of going in there. I get it.
And that's the thing. Motherfuckers would be like, well, if it's over at this time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But off of that, let's bring up the actual website.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Nah, let's do it.
I got it here.
You want me to talk through it?
Navigate
yeah,
it?
Man, let me navigate this. So
let me get you a mouse pad in case that helps.
No, you're good. You're good right there. Shoot. Right, cool. So again, when we go live right now, when you start, it's going to be a trending. Trending right now shows me that these are the hottest events in the nation. And you see that Philadelphia is on there a few times. And what I want to do is I want to click on the festival. And as it comes up, and it's a lot of stuff, you got your information. It's at the Man Center. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing about the Man Center. I could click on the Man Center right now, and it's going to show me, other events that's involved with it. Mm-hmm. And guarantee there's probably more. But if I go here, I can click on anybody here. But I love to use Glorilla because she's like the hottest thing. Her social media, if I click on it, it's going to bring up, all right, so let's talk about this one. Every music artist, DJ, comedian is going to have this is their business page. Every music artist, DJ could put their discography, videography, you can put all your information up here, right? Mm-hmm. She has her business website where I'm going to right-click this, and if it comes up right here, and it shows Glorilla's page. Everything is all on here. Well, here we go. Don't worry, we're coming back. But here's the thing. This is her event today that she's involved with. Then it shows her after party. Then she's at Summer Jam on Sunday. She is everywhere going on, Rolling Loud. Then she's on concert and tour. And you see how it plays here? I could click on any area of here, every arena, stadium, coliseum. If we go to Chicago right now, to United Center, just random, we could go anywhere and you see all that information. Mm-hmm. So if you follow any of these, I'm going to go back home and you can bring it up. Now, if I'm in Philadelphia, the city's here. Here go Philadelphia nightlife. And if I bring up entertainment, it divides the nightlife from here. So now I got comedians, I got everything. So you want to say, hey, where all the comedy at? Because, hey, I'm still in June. Look at that. You got Pavilion, you got Wells Fargo, you got a lot of stuff. But I'm going to say this. Hey, let's build the event. Somebody who's coming in here, I'm going to clear this up. And what I want to do is I'm going to hit all. And what we want to do is we want to find comedy. So I hit see all, and you got different ones here. I got country, I got stand up. Which one's the stand up showing me? You got stand up right here. You could build the event. I could find food, I could find day parties, I could find whatever. How easy is that? That is probably the most game changer it is right here. And this is what the app is going to look like right here. Ads, everything, whatever you need to see, everything is right here. And again, here go battle rap. So speaking of battle rap, so here go the trenches, what we were just talking about. So every battle rap here has an account right here. Now I could go to Swamp, I could go to anybody. If I click on Swamp right now, I guarantee Swamp has another battle in a few weeks, and it just calculates all their stuff. I can click on any event, and it shows all the rappers right there, and the flyer is underneath their stuff. So if I click on Danny Myers, which he was taking off trenches, and I took it off, you would have got alert notification because he's off of trenches. You like how that plays out.
Yeah,
but you see, every battle rapper should have an event under him, and this is in Atlanta next weekend, where I'll be next weekend. But if I click on Center Stage in Atlanta, here goes Center Stage site, and here go all the long range events. 50 states of long. Come on, bro. Anyway.
And Center Stage is a dope looking venue.
It is. And Center Stage got 3 of them in there. But that's it right there real quick, man. Real quick. So that right there is that. I got the app on my phone. That the app is in the app store, but it's not turned on. I'm just hours and days away from turning it on from the soft launch. It's not that serious, but yeah.
What outside of fundraising, which is obviously a process, what might have been a surprise that was a that thing that hindered, slowed down, detoured? I don't know.
When investors say they're going to come on and they're not.
So it's still fundraising.
It's the hardest part. But when I started this, I had a cool meal in the bank. So, as you know, I dealt other apps and websites. I deal with businesses before, so I know how it goes. I didn't have the pandemic in my business plan. I didn't have the George Floyd situation going on. 2020, we supposed to go live. Once it stopped and the world came back to when we took the mask off, life was different.
Absolutely.
I had to change the app. I had to change the way we move. It's not the same. Everybody's more hybrid and remote now. You know, it's more distance now. So I had to change the whole thing up, and you got to do it on a dime. Then we was about to launch last summer, and then Apple changed their policy, because if you think about it, when's the last time you seen a MasterCard? I'll wait. So I was trying to expedite by getting the app in the App Store. Apple was like, guess what? Put Apple Pay on there, because before it was an option. Now it's mandatory. Spent almost 6 figures changing the whole pay configuration for Apple and Google. But if you think about it, Apple and Google don't need Visa or nobody, because they're their own bank identity. And you're not going to say nothing about Apple and Google because they control the narrative of apps. So that means every sale you do, every subscription you do, every e-commerce, the app stores are taking 30% sale. Why? Because you don't own an office. Why? Every business is remote. Why? That's what they're doing. So if Uber is worth $50 billion, guess who's getting 30% of that? But it's nothing wrong with it, because for one, you're not paying rent, you're not paying commercial rent.
The problem is that 20 years ago, we could have created the App Store.
I need you to be quiet, because if you got 34 other people of you right now, you can make a black bank right now. So tell me why you and your boys not doing it.
Because you just now telling me. Because I ain't going to lie, I got to cook out. I'm going to Maryland next week with about 20 or 30 of the finest gentlemen that I know.
Listen,
we need a good project.
We could, and it's not a black thing. If you got a group of people, you can make your own credit union. You can make your own bank.
Is that still valuable when banks? All right, are you talking about
digital bank? I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean,
about traditional
that's your problem, that you got to evolve with everything.
Because it seems like
it seemed like banks is fading here soon.
Yeah, like
and USD done lost their value because other countries don't respect it no more, which as it should. And as we go into digital currency, and it's going to happen, that's upon you. But it is still time. I mean, you still have to have a bank. People still got to have money. I mean, it's just one of those systems.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, taxes is not going away. So, I mean, you got to figure something out, man.
No, I hear that. That's a good idea, though, because we've started a scholarship fund. We've spoken about a few different investment options that we could do as a group. Nobody's ever mentioned the bank or credit union.
How about grants? Like, I'm nonprofit now. There's a lot of grants out there. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of grants that you could do. See, the thing with about somebody said turn the live bit back on. The thing about it is there's so many systems and programs out there. The man is not telling us.
Mm-hmm.
The middleman want to get paid to tell us.
Absolutely.
And they want to see the peasants scramble for the crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of systems out there, man. And I'm just the one that I will break my back. I don't need to go out. While everybody sleep, I'm wide awake. I'm working. I'm showing up. I'm doing my research. You can't know. Guarantee if I don't know about it, I'll do. I'm gonna know about it. I'm hands on. I hate people doing stuff for me. You don't need to do shit for me. You don't. I'm one of those.
All right. So when I see you on Hip Hop Is Real,
yeah,
or 15 Minutes of Fame in these supercars.
Oh man, those
you'd have been in a few.
Oh, you talking about? So everybody's like,
I always see you in Atlanta in something nice.
Yeah, everybody's like, yo, that yellow Lamborghini was in everybody's video.
It was.
I do that.
You clips.
I
can't just keep telling him he in all these clips.
Yeah, there's all these videos. I do that for them also because especially for Ish and I sponsored the Ish and SHOWOFF battle, which was a fucking awesome battle, bro. Shouts out to both of those two. I give it to them so they could take pictures, so they could do images and everything because it's a prop.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I market it. Guess what? Hey, I get the baddest car, sit in there, take a picture, and then you fake it till you make it.
I'll take a pickup, but
listen, I don't think you saw that Shelby pickup.
770.
Yeah, the 775 horse, the Shelby pickup.
I saw that.
$140,000 for it, and I'm an up north guy. I'm not really into pickups, but that was a sexy bitch, bro.
Yo, they making them nice now.
Every car is compatible. I'm sitting here looking for a 2024 lease SUV, Escalade, Navigator. Yo, the Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Bro,
Jeep did it again.
Everybody is competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard, but Escalade will hold their value. Escalade, if you drive Escalade off the lot, they'll go up $1. And when I bought my 21 Escalade, I was getting harassed by every Cadillac dealership in 21 because that's when they was looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it for over $100K, but I made $6,000 on it more. And I sold it back to him, bro.
You killed that,
bro. Escalade is like cocaine out there, bro. Like it's like a 6 month to a year wait for Escalade.
Yeah, all the big trucks are on waiting list right now.
It's just one of those. But at the same time, you don't need a car. I got entrepreneurs renting cars, renting SUVs, and they're renting them, and it's still a tax write off for one.
Mm-hmm.
As you rent them,
absolutely,
they're about 50% cheaper than your lease.
Mm-hmm.
And when you want to give it up, you give it up.
Yep.
Why would I get a rental in Philadelphia or DC or anywhere I could Uber to death? It cost me $100 for parking.
But that's one of the conversations that I've been having for a few years too. That maybe you noticed it. There was a time where if you was a businessman, you look like a businessman.
You want to show up. You had to show up. You had to show up.
But nowadays, there's millionaires that's hopping off the bus on a skateboard with a laptop in his bag.
I love it. Guess what?
It's the dopest shit ever.
You know why? Because we was taught you're not supposed to go to church unless you had a suit on.
Right.
Now church is selling weed.
All right. I didn't say that because I didn't know about that.
Yeah. The pastor is making a farm back there for development with the kids to bring them in and do that. I think you remember that there was a conversation about that.
Legal cannabis. I thought you would say he was
no,
hustling.
not in God's church.
I was about to say, what, the Brooklyn pastor?
But the Lord worked in mysterious ways, so I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
It go to the building fund.
But literally, but yeah, no word, literally. But I love anybody who come as is. They come as is. Fuck the system. I'ma do it my way, bro. Freaking what's his name that run Microsoft? That motherfucker got one pair of pants and a shirt. He's a billionaire. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here looking for Dior shoes to wear for 4th of July. It's head crack.
Yeah, it gets ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous. Like, yo,
especially with my shoes.
I am a sneakerhead, but at the same time, more I go corporate, man. I got all the exotic dead stocks, and I haven't wore sneakers like in 3 years. Size 13. You want them? Give me $30,000 for all my shoes. But anyway,
hit him up now. I hope they in Cedar.
Oh, bro. My shit rapping, man. Yo, when I walk, I be tiptoeing outside, bro. I'm like, shoot, man. My socks get dirty before my shoes get dirty.
But I remember we used to go to we used to have meetings on Senator 215. We used to meet with entertainment attorneys and all type of people. And I used to go with our producer Mozart and Safi.
Okay.
And they she'd be suited, you know.
Yeah, suited and booted.
I would wear my sweatsuit because I'm here for a reason. I'm supposed to be here. Plus, I always felt like we should be able to do that shit. Yeah. Like, not in a disrespectful way. I'm the third. But I'm a big part of this. And I'm comfortable.
I think Google did it the best, where they made their lounge area, their social area, just like a lounge and social area. You come as is, skateboard, lay down. You don't need to be in front of a desk, cubicle. This, again, the old tradition ways are leaving. You're comfortable, and I'm going to get the best out of it.
They told you years ago, companies that allow their workers to use a certain amount of time of Facebook. It was at the time.
But you need it. But you need it now. But at the same time, I want you at your best attire. As long as you're not streaking or you're a nudist or like that, I don't give a fuck what you got on. And all due respect, as long as it's not racial profiling or bashing or whatever like that, because you gotta put some SOPs, standard operating procedures on how to dress. But come as is.
And it's crazy.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. This dude got me sipping with him.
Absolutely.
So I'm sitting here burping with a good burp. That's a podcast burp. Like, I'm drinking.
Clearing up space.
True fucking alky.
I definitely I love a good suit now. And I liked them back then. But I'm so into it. My fetish went from sneakers to shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's sneakers and shoes
now.
you're
growing up.
So now you need the suit to go with the shoes.
But you're growing up.
And then you see 5 different shirts you want, and it get different.
You're growing up.
And then you got to wear it somewhere.
You're growing up. At the same time, you're I'm 47, so I can't be dressing like a B-boy all the goddamn time. I'm getting old.
I just turned 41
Exactly.
a week
ago. Bless your heart. At the same time, well, luckily your arthritis ain't kicking in like I am.
Bruh. My knee been hurt for a week.
Exactly, bro.
I think it was saying your birthday coming. Your
ass can't play kickball if you wanted to, but it's just one of those things.
Yeah, but see, this is my plan because I ain't got no kids yet. When they little,
what? Sorry, too soon. Sorry.
When they little, I'm gonna be able to run around at day speed. By the time they too fast for me, I'm gonna just get help. Trainers,
you still
coaches.
Won't catch them. What speed is that? Ludicrous? Ludicrous slow?
Extremely
slow motion.
You know what's the problem? It ain't gonna be keeping up. It's gonna be bending down to grab them.
Really, the kid's gonna think you like an obstacle course because they're gonna roll over you while you there hurting.
They hyperventilate. They like, jump.
Oh, this a new toy.
Splash.
Yeah, you out laid out and stuff, man.
Nah, I ain't. I don't plan to be with.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me flip this show around, man. Let me flip this show around because you ain't gonna sit here and ask me no questions. So
I'm talking.
So you here? I'm in your show, your shit,
and I appreciate that.
And listen, when you first, I said, I said somebody grown. Somebody grown. Somebody is ready to show. Somebody's looking in the mirror, and he's saying, like I'm gonna say now, what is your end goal now? Because I know where you at, and I know where you're trying to be at, but what makes you happy, And I tell this to every entrepreneur. Where are you going? What are you trying to do? What do the finish line look to you?
I want the biggest streaming center in the area. I want to, because with the position I'm at now, I'm not just a personality. I'm teaching personalities. I'm grooming personalities and all type of things. Font Productions, who is behind all of this, the know-how, the resources, the things that we've garnered, is something that most people that's trying to be, because you know there's a lot of people in this world that want that thing
same thing,
that want to do the same thing, but they don't have access to it. So if there's a bunch of studios around, then I could have studios and visuals and all of that in one building, one set in one warehouse. You could rent a permanent space and set your thing up. You could rent temporary space. You could come make a record. You could do all of that here. It's been done on the West Coast. Atlanta really doesn't need it.
No, they're too saturated probably because everybody's doing it. But
up here, it's like a gold mine of talent that with no direction. And I want to be a resource for that because it still helps me do all of the things that I've always been able to do as far as like the concert series. Okay. I have my performance space built in. You see what I'm saying? Grooming talent and having those conversations and being able to network in space. Things like that for that.
No, I get that because you're open doors and all the content you got is training tools for everybody. So I got one question for, if you don't make it, and I'm saying if, and that means Breakfast Club level, all that stuff too, because you're making it now. You're winning regardless. Because bro, for you to even have your logo and everything, you already won. Seriously,
I appreciate that.
Niggas don't even go that far. But my question is, would you be happy with that, knowing that you didn't do it, but having somebody else under you because you created a blueprint, and they said that you inspired them?
Absolutely.
Will it feel the same?
It wouldn't feel the same. Only reason being, I come from a line of entrepreneurs. They naming a block after my dad in a couple weeks, but there's still that thing of having
competitive. Is it competitive?
Not so competitive, but it's like expected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My grandfather, my uncle, my dad, they all had barbershops. So it's like, well, you didn't take over the barber business.
So
what's yours?
So you failed because you didn't have a barbershop business.
I haven't failed in my family's eyes, but in some ways, it's like I know I could do what I want to do.
Prove them wrong.
I know I can do what I want to do. Yeah. So it's like if we've covered this much territory in a little bit of time without even. I never planned to be media.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I fell into it.
That's dope.
And when I was young, I wanted to be on radio. But outside of that, I never worked towards that. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm at a space where we're looking at a shelf full of awards and certificates and things that...
And liquor.
Yeah, that I would have never knew that I would be able to garner from this. So I'm doing something right.
Okay.
The next level isn't that far.
No.
That part of the dream is not that far. I feel like that's very attainable. I think after that is the part that I can't see yet. And what comes from that?
Okay,
what builds from that?
So,
but I'm working on legacy at this point.
Okay, so you stopped me right there when you said that, but still, it's still that inner pride in you. It's still that fire that and if the fire goes out, it's still that smoke that's coming out.
I just told you I'm a Gemini, and the crazy thing about it,
nigga with horoscope, got it. I with you.
And I'm not big on horoscopes, but that's one thing we are passionate about. What we care about. No matter how small, sometimes.
Okay. All right. I can dig it.
But I have an energy that has had to translate from my temperament, getting in trouble for not knowing how to control my energy, to playing sports and learning how to channel it out through sports and get it off my back.
Yeah, of course.
To no longer being an athlete and being able to go to the studio and rap and get it out that way. So now, this is my new thing that also keeps me balanced and keeps me comfortable. I get it. And I'm having fun and I'm good at it. So it's like, and I'm not
that's
saying
the key word. That's the key word you said. Fun.
Yeah,
fun.
I'm having fun.
Because when it's not fun no more, and you don't have no passion in it, it turns to a job.
And I learn all the time. Like your style of being interviewed is fun to me. It's interesting to me because you found a balance between the control and the humbleness, but you're still in control. You're still in control, and any anxiety that you have gets overwhelmed by the control part, and
By
you
the
balance
fluff.
you balance your anxiety. Trust me, I'm watching you. But I've talked to a bunch of people.
But you're the social doctor.
Okay.
This is where I vent. This is my children Tylenol right here, where I can just you feel me? You feel me? I'm venting.
No, you be getting your shit off too. Sliding your shit in, your street shit, and all of that. Like
Fuck you
do all of
niggas.
that.
Yeah, it's all that shit. No, yeah, but
And that's the thing too, like the get back or the shift or the pivot, so to speak. Like I've been able to do that in life.
That's dope.
I've done the street thing, if you want to call it that. I've had different kinds of jobs. I've been in kitchens. I've done behavioral health. I've done recreation. I've done a bunch of stuff.
And you put all
when I
that
walked
together.
in that first day, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? By the third or fourth day, I was getting saluted.
No, I got it. I get it.
If not for nothing else, then the fact that I was cordial and I worked hard. You see what I'm saying? Because they say you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're gonna learn.
All right. So I like that. I like
kind
that.
of personality. Right?
Okay. So I guarantee Philadelphia, as I know, has a lot of you types.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you tell somebody that needs to break out? Because here's the thing. I study you. And I study other podcasters in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not Philadelphia. Everybody's not you either. It's different locations, everything. And you got a lot of motherfuckers in here doing the same goddamn thing. How are you breaking out? And is there such thing as a breakout? And if I break out, I know I'm getting a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you winning?
Breakout means outside of Philly,
Or no,
breakout means-
your peers, your competitors.
Oh,
The competition. How are you breaking out? How do people know about you?
my network crazy. My network is ridiculous and,
It
and
is.
forever growing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And forever growing.
You control the narrative there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they don't know about you, they didn't know, like the drunk nigga, the sipping Samster dude. Like they'll fuck your name up, but at least they're
They're like, if I'm in a room and somebody's looking and saying, why is everybody speaking to that guy? At some point,
that's real shit.
At some point, my name is going to be
Yeah.
said, and they're going to say, "Oh shit!"
That's him.
You know what I mean?
That is him downstairs.
And I mean, shit. Sipping with Sammie is a fairly new moniker. This logo was old, but that's not the name I grew up with. You see what I'm saying? So, but everything that I've done in life has come back to this. If I'm in a radio station and you invite on a guest for your show and they walk in and they like, Roog!
Yeah, exactly. No,
You know what I mean?
That says a lot.
That mean I ain't do nothing wrong wherever they know me from.
Yeah. Right,
That mean I've been cool the whole time.
Yeah.
And the fact that I stayed at certain stations for the amount of time that I stayed in this small city shows that I'm not running from
Philly
anything.
is small.
You can get anywhere in 20 minutes.
So you could say that, but some like us outside.
rush hour.
Well, Philly's a metro city, a strong metro city.
Mm-hmm.
Could be small, but I mean, okay.
But see,
I
I'm
that's
talking.
what you're saying.
I'm
But
saying
you're
it.
here.
I'm saying it relatively.
Yeah, no, I understand.
If you're on air somewhere for an hour or two, somebody could be where you at by the time you're done.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
They might not even get in traffic. They might hop on the subway and just get there faster.
I can dig it.
So it's one of those cities where those things matter because they catch up to you.
And then you're a podcast in a metro city, not a podunk town. Not you're the only black dude in there, and you're like Jurassic Park sticking out like a sore thumb. It's just one of those. So the thing is, I say, I've been watching you since we met, and for one, salute for having me back on here. Your grind is also motivates me because I'm not gonna lie. There's times I'm like, man, not today. Fucking Sammie went to work. Okay, let me get up. Let me get up.
I appreciate that.
Because there's somebody in there that you don't have to be a piece of the chess. You could be a pawn and just take one block at a time.
Absolutely.
And it's that one move that's going to motivate you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what motivation is about. But when you invested all this good shit you got here, people don't understand. You got something to lose if you don't show up.
Exactly. And the thing is, we're yin and yang. I cover a lot of ground by spending a few hours out in the evening and the nighttime. I can go to 3-4 different spots because my timeline shows everything that's going on similar to VenueGPS because I'm following all the people that shake.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can sit in your house and cover more ground than anybody not going out in the same amount of time. So it's like you're always going to need. I'm always going to need to touch the people physically,
or that organic way. Yes, exactly. No, I'm with you.
even when I master figuring out the way that you're teaching me now with what you're adding to
the
the
digital
game.
way, digital way and stuff like that. Where that's where it's going, and the AI and the metaverse and people's wearing goggles because people's not going. 20% of the world's not going out. They're wearing goggles right now and having
the
fun.
goggles is about to look like them soon.
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah.
way
The Apple ones,
technology
the Apple
go-
ones is getting slimmer. Like they'll be big as shit. Like your neck hurt all goddamn day till it'll be looking like a sleeping mask here. But
Wow.
that's what we're saying because there's talk shows. That's why I need to get you in the metaverse to get your show down there because there's talk shows down there, podcasts down there, and you can make your show whatever you want it. But that's where you need to break out because get that extra step ahead of everybody. But I think you're doing well, period.
And I'm down to do the metaverse thing. I'm with it.
Fuck it. Scared money don't make money.
Yeah, I'm with it.
And,
I think it'll be exciting. I think it'll be fun because that's a completely different, like, who's
whole
over
different
there?
market.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
different market.
you don't know who over there till you go over there.
Yep.
So that's different.
And you the man. VenueGPS is the man because people are saying VenueGPS here and in the metaverse.
That's hard.
Different.
That's hard.
It's different.
That's hard.
Me and you, we are not the same.
Who designed your logo? Who designed the V specifically?
My creative director, Dwight. He works for Homeland Security, but he's a beast right there. So
how many drafts? The first one?
Yeah, he's sick with it
because it's a good joint and it's recognizable. And it's not too much. You can put it on a polo or a hoodie.
Did you see the clothing line that SHOWOFF them had on?
Yeah,
for marketing the glow in the dark.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. Let me ask you that. I'm glad you reminded me because you start talking good and I forget certain stuff. How do you feel when you sitting there and SHOWOFF has on all the VenueGPS shit, and he jump out his seat and almost attack somebody with your logo on?
Look at that! It's glowing.
This is this the face off?
Yes, that's
the face off, right?
No. That's the battle.
Okay, so the night before at the face off, he had VenueGPS on when he jumped up.
Yeah, well, both of them had
but what's the name sat still? It kept rubbing his top. That was playing.
Yeah.
But
with a VenueGPS towel.
With a VenueGPS towel, exactly.
Yes.
But how does it feel? Is that something that you worry about when you're dealing with like the battle rap thing? Like, you know how if you wearing a uniform, you get in trouble if you do things off the clock.
Battle rap deals with more negative. Negative is it's reverse in battle rap. Negative is positive.
That's gonna get more views on the clip.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time,
makes sense.
But at the same time,
that doesn't salt to your brand because you're an entertainment brand.
And guess what? The people
you're
that
not a Catholic
but
brand.
People that are Catholic and stuff is not looking at battle rap. So do it matter? Is the question.
And if they are, would you complain about how you know?
You
know what happened over there?
Exactly. But at the same time, it just shows you how big the reach is. But shouts out to them for even doing it because them brothers got their own brand also.
Absolutely.
And they're choosing. But at the same time, my brand is to help everybody else's brand excel. It's not there to just be there and pivot. It's there to help everybody else's brand.
Which leads me to why I'm asking. Because in hip-hop, we seen what Reebok did with Ross. We see what Nike does to Ja, whether rightful or not. We see how people get attached.
Now there is that integrity and responsibility.
Where's the line?
The line is death. Stuff that goes against the grain, law enforcement shit. Like it has to be straight stupid. Like the Ross thing. Come on, like that was crazy because that's when everybody first. What is that? Oh hell no. Because I bet Reebok didn't even know what it was till a black person said, he's drugging him, right? And he probably didn't, what like that. But it has to be something crazy. At the end of the day, when I tell ambassadors and everybody, because I got people from reality shows about to put this thing on. Listen, you are accountable, and I'm gonna treat you just like that. Just like with respect, Ja, he going through it with just waving it, but he's a young kid. But everybody feel when you are a professional, you made it. You should know better. You got it. It's just one of those.
Passenger seat with the burner and the VenueGPS hat. What's your phone call to him?
Woo! and here's a funny story. I was stationed in Sumter when he was a senior. His father, that sit front row, was cutting my hair.
T? Shout out to T, man.
Yo, shouts out
I
to T Moran. T, listen, I love T, and
I grew up under people like T.
And
He's
his
probably
father,
my age, but-
Ja, and his father had a basketball camp, and my son was in it, and he had about maybe 20 kids out there every day. You drove down there, and that was his passion doing that. But when Ja came down the court, everybody put the foam up. Senior year, it was him and Zion. He was in Sumter. Zion was 45 minutes away in Columbia. South Carolina basketball could not be no better in 2016 the way it was.
I bet.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
With both of them. But at the same time, he made it. And now you are an example. You are a role model. That's what society look at it. Hood niggas like, yo, he didn't do nothing. Because at the same time, he didn't break no law.
Right.
Because he owns a gun. He's in his own car. You could do that, but perception-wise, professional-wise, right, we don't like you to look like that. Not for our viewers.
So your phone call goes, Ja, remember me from 2015?
For one,
no, you wouldn't have to say that because you would be a sponsor.
But here's my thing. I wouldn't have done nothing because he didn't do nothing wrong. Because he just waved it. That's just a young kid. But this is where it gets funny. How about if I got a partnership with Apple and them like that too? They're like, hey, you looking bad because you're a partner with us and you allow that. So just like hold on, I give you an example. Danny Myers.
Right.
Danny Myers, your URL say, you really going to do this? Okay, if you do it, in so many words, you're not doing double impact. You ain't getting, and even though the bag is bigger at URL, it's the same thing. So it's one of those situations.
It's wild, though.
It's what? Welcome to when you don't control your narrative and you don't control your own shit. Do you think LeBron cared if he did that? LeBron owns all his shit. Absolutely. Besides Nike, but he basically owns it. If I'm making $500,000 a night, do you think I fucking care? Man, what you think?
You make way more than that. Clutch Sports is his. That means he get a percentage of everybody check.
But when you don't control your own narrative, that's the problem. You're under people's umbrella.
But I think that's what made everybody so upset was because we always felt like, similar to Geechee, Danny created his own narrative. Because Danny has always been a warrior. He battles every Saturday, which means he battles everywhere.
He was on Angry Fans 007.
Yep.
And they blamed him for taking this far because he could have been got out when it first started.
Because they said all along that the plan was to wait till 2 days before the event to do it.
They wanted to see how loyal he was. Okay, let's test his loyalty now. Okay, you're loyal. You stuck it out. Okay, what you gonna do now?
In Danny's position in business, do you think that it's an absolute loss if he goes against that? Do you consider that a total
obviously his move showed us otherwise, but
I need you to call ARP too. He said he losing love for this shit. I don't know what that means.
No, he's listen.
I don't mean now.
The way I was in there and Chef Trez said, nigga, you can stay at RP. You can't go to Smack. And then when Showoff came, well, fuck that nigga. And everybody was chanting RBE.
Yeah,
that was so that. The whole place.
That blue room different.
Bro.
That blue room different.
Bro.
That blue room gave battle rappers something to aspire to do, like a different kind of stage, like a feeling.
Watch when everybody come back with all these construction yellow and oranges. Yo, I started something in there. But that blue room, yo, I seen everybody in there. I seen everybody's out in the parking lot. You just got to witness the parking lot. The parking lot just filled with all the motherfuckers and 15 minutes of fame and hip hop is real. They're all over. Everybody's doing interviews. It's just it's everything in there. It's a young kid's dream.
But you know what's amazing? Even speaking about the parking lot, right? 50 to 100 people out there. At least 30 of them are black entrepreneurs in a real way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we take that for granted.
Well, it's normal wear and tear.
And there's levels to entrepreneurship.
It's normal wear and tear now.
These are dudes that, failed sports athletes, former street dudes, people that have regular jobs that won't let them crash a certain past a certain threshold that are able to sit in the parking lot and sell 50 hoodies, sell reefers, sell platters.
So platters, they come with
What's
food.
the name be out there selling food?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Is it Arthur Kyle? Kyle be out there with platters. Like, it's different. It's basketball.
Guess what?
Tony.
People hungry. There's a need out in that parking lot. And freaking ARP got like a food truck. Everybody was jerk chicken out there. Everybody's asshole burning.
So like,
Spicy
but you gotta
food.
really think about, like, that's something to be protected. The way that you said that you want battle rap to thrive, I can see with your mentality why that would be somewhere that you would channel that kind of energy at.
But at the same time, I'm hoping not for the worst, but at the same time, it will happen. But at the same time, you have to take a gamble because
Do you think it crashes before it gets better?
it will never crash because, as they say, it's poverty type of levels where it. I mean,
You
with
always gonna
respect,
find a fighter.
it can't go no lower.
You always gonna find a fighter.
Can't go no lower. You say that it can't go no lower. It has, but I feel like I said, VenueGPS not only supports, I support every battle rap. There's over 60 leagues in the nation. There's probably more than that, but I don't want everybody to wait for the big names to go. There's a battle rap going on every weekend, and everybody needs love. That's the problem. We're so used to seeing everybody else. It's like watching like General Hospital, One Life to Live. It's the same actors. It's the same thing going on, and there's a lot of talent over there. Everybody needs a shot.
If somebody, because you just said it's 60 leagues, and he made me think of that. You are aware of over 60 leagues, right?
I'm aware of everything. Yeah.
But if there's possibly 72 leagues, and there's somebody that's watching this that's like, I didn't see my league. Explain the process to them of how to populate your situation.
Hopefully they've been watching RBE and knowing, because SHOWOFF and them is saying it the whole time.
But one more time for
Contact,
my audience.
VenueGPS.com. And you submit your information, or you could find me on VenueGPS Instagram DM, and it's best to DM me and say, hey, I'm just checking in and whatever like that. I don't want to change the subject, but it's almost different. Like people got these black businesses. I'm not going to put no names on it, but they got an app that support black businesses. I like it and I don't like it, because I like it because you're supporting the culture, but you didn't do the work to put everybody on there, or you don't have the promotion that everybody don't know you exist. Yeah, it takes time, but you're not showing no effort to do that.
And you have to be a priority. If I'm marketing through you and you're not doing your due diligence to make this as big as it can be, then I might as well pay more attention to VenueGPS.
I'm not going to say me, because I'm open. And let me say this. I'm open to all race, all genders.
No, and I'm not saying it for that reason. But I'm saying I'm better off with something that's not just about black people.
No, I got you. And I'm just giving a segue. And it's a segue this. Your beefs are not my beefs.
I heard that.
Your situations and issues is not my situations and issues.
Facts.
So, like I said, if you're around RB's beefing, I don't got nothing to do with that. They still need promotion.
Absolutely.
So there is no, like I said, even I control my own marketing ads. So you're going to have people running for politicians and city councils and mayors. If you want to pay me, I have to ask your running mate, do you want to accept it? If he say no, I will post it. He declined. So it could be a fair fight.
You got to be equal with that too.
Yes.
With your platform.
Yes.
'Cause that's the thing with.
Yes, it's equal opportunity. It's giving everybody hope. I have no favoritism. If you are my best friend, you still gonna fall under the business plan.
I like it.
No, it's the only way. I'm black and white, not like that, but everything is black and white.
You gotta
there.
say that because you light skin.
Yeah,
You gotta say not like
exactly.
that.
Because I'm always in between. But you have to be like that, because you have to be fair. Heterosexual, LGBTQ, whatever you are, it's open for anything.
You didn't mention that. The specificity of how you could break down where you want to go.
Yeah.
And you get the sliders.
Yes.
Can you break down some of the sliders if I'm looking for
So
happy hour and I want to know what kind of vibe it's going to be?
So basically,
besides genre.
When you sign up, you could put your favorite venue types, which is nightlife, bars, whatever like that. Boom. Your music genres, your food cuisines, even your favorite words, your favorite food, your favorite drinks. These clubs list all these like, guess what? It's Taco Tuesday. So tacos is a food. Tequila, Patron, anything that's dealing with tequila, I'm looking for that. I come in Philadelphia, hey, who's having 1942? Hey, who's having Patron? Who having this and that? All the businesses will come up. Now I got like 40 businesses there. Okay, let's divide them more. Let me pick a music cuisine. A music cuisine. Let me pick a music genre. Let me pick a food cuisine, and it will dumb it down to, okay, I got 5. Now I can see which one is packed, and soon when the app comes out, you will see how many men, how many women, how much LGP is there.
And I think that's what the very first time that you told me about the app, you had mentioned that, and I'm like, that's a game changer, yo.
Yeah, so
that's a game changer.
What you trying to look up?
I'm looking up Henny and Waffles.
Oh no, you will hit clear on that, clear off. Now, what you're going to do is go down to hashtags, and you got food right there. Click on food and drinks right there. Now, whatever food is there, click on anything. You know, you got all that, and you got different ones that at the bottom of the list. But who's having fish and waffles and apply? That shows you that's the place that serves fish and waffles.
All right.
But once it gets loaded up, like DC and Atlanta and Vegas, shit's crazy out there.
Shout out to my guy, the Bearded Drummer. They actually have a traveling event called Henny and Waffles. It's similar to the what Rory and them used to do.
They travel the whole time. It's almost like karaoke trap and all the other crap that goes on.
But they go up, and it's funny because they were here.
They're all over. They're all over. Houston, LA, they're Vegas, whatever theme going on. All-Star Weekend.
They be out there.
Yeah, they working. They showing up.
They was here a little while ago, and they said my cousin posted them. My man, the Bearded Drummer, he going crazy, and he always do. And I was like, oh, that's my man, Morgan State, blah blah blah. She was like, yeah, tell me where he gonna be at, because he made fans of us last night, and she wasn't on no kinky shit. Like, they running around having a good time, man.
That's it.
Showing these people a good time.
That's it. Yo, we are back outside. People are outside, and people want direction to go outside now, because people haven't go outside no more. It's brand new outside right now.
Yeah, outside moves different, like you said.
Yeah.
It definitely moves different, and that's for a fact, because we thought that it was going to be about the touch factor and a mask. It's not. It's just a different. I thought it was
going to be purge. Really, that's why I loaded up on weapons and gasoline. But that's just me. Oh my
goodness, man! What's your favorite weapon, man?
I have a Hellcat.
Vehicle?
No, a gun.
What is a Hellcat?
It's the smallest 9mm that holds the most rounds. I could show it to you, but I don't think you're supposed to put weapons on this podcast.
Oh, all right, but I just want to see.
Yeah, a 9mm Hellcat. It's nice and small in your palm.
I see it.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah,
and outside of guns. I was actually asking.
Yeah, that's enough to lay a shoulder out. But anyway, definitely.
But if you had an alternative to a gun, what's your favorite weapon that you either own or plotting on? And this is not a violent segment. We collect things.
I like the AK-47.
It goes right back to guns. No, of course you're a government and military man.
Yeah, well, I'm stuck with that. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why. Hold on, man. Show off is calling me now. Hold on a minute. Let me show off. Let's see.
Yeah, bring him up.
No, let's see.
He's welcome.
Let's see. Hold on, man. What's going on? Yo, I'm doing a live interview, bro, and homeboy's a big fan. Hold on, man. Hey, Sammie.
Show off. What's going on, Playboy? This Sipping with Sammie. How you?
Hey, I'm doing amazing, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. Real quick, I want to salute you, 1, for how you hold Conn down, and 2, for how you represent yourself, even in some of the most steamiest conversations. Pause if needed. I respect it, bro.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. And look, man, whatever your platform is, if you ever got a chance for me to be able to be on the platform, man, I'm definitely with that, bro.
I'm excited to have you, so we'll figure that out ASAP. Thank you for that. Thank you.
For sure, bro.
Hey, I'm almost done here. I'll give you a call afterwards, bro.
Hey, you already know, I'm in.
All right, peace.
All right.
Oh, one phone call.
Absolutely.
And this phone call got so many people on it is ridiculous.
No, salute the show off.
Should the show off, bro.
It's funny because that's how I know I'm blessed. I have so many times that I'm interviewing somebody and somebody completely cool where it's like, yo, we kind of got to put them more air. Calls them.
Yeah, call them.
And that's fly because that means that the people I'm talking to are doing what they're supposed to do out here. They making moves.
That's it, man.
They bumping into the people the right way.
And this is show off in pain right here, Texas. Like just on the call, like we talking and we just talking about business. And
I thought he was calling you to tell you turn the live back on.
Nah. That was my COO. That was her because she had people online watching and stuff. So
and she
just
like,
talking.
you giving it up on there.
Yeah, I was like, that's too much. We gotta wait for it when the app comes out. This video right here is going to represent, like I said, Sammie's one of the lead Philadelphia ambassadors for VenueGPS. So his show is going to be on there. So the whole goal is when Philadelphia comes out, his show will be front end. Everything that goes on is going to have to go through him and Kev. Hey, shouts out to Hennessy Kev, bro. Shouts out to Hennessy Kev, bro.
Shout out to Hennessy Kev.
Yo, Kev is working, right? Like, hey, Roots. It's Roots weekend.
Yeah.
Freeway numbers everywhere. I know he's
Freeway
Ubering.
Day. Freeway Day was yesterday.
Yeah, listen, that
Shout
man is working.
too.
Yo, I know his beard is like albino white right now, bro.
Absolutely. But you know what though?
Hardworking man, bro. Salute to him, bro.
There's times where we deal with people and we discuss the business, and then there's times where we're in the field and we see people in action.
Yeah.
And he's built for it.
Listen,
He's built for
he's real.
He's built
He's
for
real. When he say he call you back in 15 minutes, it's the longest 15 minutes, but he calling you back. He's
from
on the
Brooklyn,
ground.
right? So that's to be expected.
I think so because
Yeah.
I think so because he still got a New York number, but that's just me. I don't want to stereotype him, but anyway.
Nah, that's my guy.
Nah,
but,
he's awesome. He's the one that made a whole lot of he made this happen.
Absolutely.
So salute to him,
absolutely. And that's one of those things I'm talking about. Like we can all be beneficial to each other in so many ways if we just give each other a couple minutes to figure out what each other needs.
That's all. There's a need in the buy-in, and all of us have the same tool belt with different tools, and we don't need all of them. We can take one, borrow one, put it back, but that's what it's there for. My brother's keeper, even women, because like I said, a man is not a man unless you got a strong woman by your motherfucking side.
Talk that talk.
Yo, if she believe in you, you believe in her, all this stuff too, but it has to balance too.
Yeah, it's give and take there.
It has to balance because at the same time, there's going to be days you up, she's down. There's going to be days she's down, you up. You're going to have to balance yourself. I learned that the hard way, but at the same time, I'm different because I have a Facebook, I got a Twitter, I got an Uber. This thing is different. This is a different animal.
Yeah, that's different.
So that conversation I just said, don't go to me, but it goes to y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
You're a wild boy, but
I appreciate being here, man.
Yeah,
shouts out to Philly.
Shout out everything that has to do with what you moving, pushing, doing for the people, for real, because you're making a situation for artists to have more access and to get more money and to get more opportunities. You could book through, you could buy tickets, you could support in all type of ways through VenueGPS.
Awareness, engagement, and profit. Those are the three things that it should be more of when you're on VenueGPS. Without you even doing nothing, I just want everybody to win.
I heard that. So it's VenueGPS.com.
Yep. On all social medias.
Soft launch coming soon.
Yep. Soft launch will be this summer, which is it's like any day now. A soft launch is not like a national announcement. It's just going to be on. You'll see it when you see it. And it's just to make sure that shit don't crash. It don't look crazy. When you guys get on your review, spell it right, because if you guys going to cuss me out or talk to me and you can't type, I'm going to cuss you out. Tell you to go back to school, get some grammar. Because you know what's coming, you bitches. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yo, man, he go from zero to gangster so quick and right back to zero. You are the funniest.
It's great. Yo, when this thing go live, I'm changing my number. When this thing goes live and I give you a new number, you know the app is live. Because I don't want nobody fucking calling me. Don't call me.
I heard that.
Don't call me. I'm serious. Don't call me. Figure it out.
I never thought I'd tell somebody that I talked to, I can't wait till you change your number.
Yeah, that's basically because
I can't wait till you change your number.
But I'm real. I just need day ones to call me. I don't need no high school people. No, back in the day. And all due respect, I'm not even all that. I'm an ugly dude that got a lot of motivation. I get anything. Anyway, I'm not gonna speak cocky, but anyway, got it.
Nah, but
light skin.
It's over for everybody. That's hilarious. But salute to you again, man. Always good talking to you. I always learn when I talk to you. And
what you learning? I know we're trying to close this up, but it just leads to another segue.
Well, I mean, there's conversations about, even when you ask me what I was trying to do, and when you give me your input of what I've done so far and how that relates. Like, this is a perspective I don't get. Similar to why I always am excited to be nominated for some of the achievements that we have been blessed to actually get a lot of, because I don't know what people see when they see Sipping with Sammie. I hope that they learn things and get a good conversation.
Yeah, sharpen swords.
But when somebody says you're a voice of a generation, I don't know they looking at you. You know what I mean? You don't know that.
And you know, it just matters respectfully the tier level and the peer level that you bring up here. You know, because they're only going to talk about what they know about. Exactly. And they see this as an outlet. I don't see it like that. I see it as therapy. I see it as resourceful. I see it as awareness. I see it as engaging, and also not engaging my brand, your brand. Everything's a brand. Mm-hmm. I see it as an all-in-one. So people like me, this is needed.
I appreciate that.
It's needed.
I appreciate that. That mean we doing something right, man. Let's give it up for that.
And that's it, bro.
You know what I mean? But definitely tap in with my guy, and like you said, super accessible. Just DM him. He's on his phone.
Can I close out?
Go ahead.
What is? All right. So what is VenueGPS? So all that bullshit we talked about before, it is a digital promoter concierge directory marketing management application, meaning it will auto promote for you, bring ticket sales, and if you are a business artist or I said business artist, music artist, whatever like that, I am your digital manager. So now it will find things to do, travel on the go. We go where you are. We make you feel local. Any city you go to is covered. VenueGPS.com. And man, we didn't talk about investment, but all due respect, you should have been investing already, period. Because it is investment opportunities. If you want to know about it, check out, because June 15th, the price goes up. Once it goes in the App Store, you better get in where you fit in, because scared money don't make money. And I'm going to say it like that. Peace.
That was a good one. And to that, I have to say, this is Sipping with Sammie. I am Sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. That part in that order.
Yeah,
and we out.
Shit right now,
I did my job.
Avalanche music. Avalanche music. Woo. Sammie. Barstool.
Woke up, inspired to vibrate higher. Grab lighter, smack ass shower, refresh the manpower. Auto start, no sweat, right in front the steps. Made rights, made lefts, check mirrors every step. Chevy wet, black, left mat to little bro. Tint black, sunroof open, but guess what's in the dough? Ironically, you can never tell. She smoking, vibing, smiling, shining ass, she in hell.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live life the way we are my dream. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live life the way we are my dream.
I told you that my presence was a gift. Open it right in front of me, I hope you like it. I hope you excited, cause I couldn't go and buy this at no store, cause it's priceless. You know how they say the time is. You gotta watch how you spend it now. It's getting expensive now. Got a nigga counting every minute down. You gotta cherish every moment for your day atonement. Before your body in that casket and it's laying dormant.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live life the way we are my dream. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live life the way we are my dream.
Fly with me, we go to Saturn and back. Empire land on the moon, cause it don't matter the black. We never notice a loss till it's after the math, but we gon' get it back. Worry about it after the fact. Matter of fact, no need to pack. We fly first class, like it's advisory. That's too far to search at, cause it's way bigger than me giving you things. When it's private, I'm the pilot that's gon' give you your wings.